Welcome everyone. Today we are going to do our Libra reading for February 2022. Don't forget that your year in review is done, and you can definitely check it out to give you, I feel like it just helps you navigate. That's all. It helps you navigate life easier. Some of the bullet points were something soul deep encountering. Something encounters, you encounter something that is really soul deep. At like my nephew, who is a Libra, September 24th is going to have a baby in the spring. So that's something that's soul deep. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And then mastering your talents, your gifts. So that's coming into play this month or this year more than ever. And then coming full circle. So to know what that means, you got to watch the yearly. And I do it just to help, give us extra tools. Okay, guys. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, you may have planets in the sign of Libra. You're intuitively guided, whatever brought you, just welcome. What we're going to do this month is just let the spread open up. Let me bring this down just a hair. I'm doing your reading in the evening, which, if you follow me, that, I don't do it very often, like, in the evening. But I like reading in the evening, so we'll see why. I'm going to start with the Tarot of Dreams with you, okay? And we already just shuffled, so let's go ahead and begin. We have Justice. Look at that. Card of Libra. Card of Balance and Fairness. We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, it can be about self-love. It's interesting because it's almost like I'm reading this also as like my nephew Sean, and like the page is his baby. We have the Ace of Wands, activation, movement forward. We have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Eight is about a new beginning, with clarity behind me. Like emotional clarity. I feel like something is within this ace, something that's coming into your world. And maybe this is what it's talking about, something that's soul deep, because it does feel that way. I know, this ace is heading, to the Eight of Cups, and that's movement through it. This is about action. Let's take our last card before we start moving up. We have Temperance, card of Sagittarius, card of divine timing. The Eight of Cups is, we're giving ourselves a new beginning, really. And it is the self, because it's innate. Temperance is all about divine timing, divine trust. Like feeling your guides with you. You can't, it's the things you can't control. And divine saying, that's what we're here for. We're here to help control what you cannot. Card Sagittarius, I don't know if I said that. We have Libra and Sagittarius mirroring each other right here. With the Ace of Wands in the middle, between the two. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go right above. We have the High Priestess. This is your intuition. your higher self. I took a bulb out right above me, hoping that takes some of the glare off. You'll have to let me know. Of course, it is darker in here. Anyways, this is your intuition. We have the Queen of Pentacles right below. This can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's funny, it's like this queen is reading for who's ever in this in the energy of justice. It's almost like I see myself in the queen. It's me giving a reading to someone to help them see and understand. The Queen of Pentacles is seeing the details that other people miss. I don't know. It's just what I'm picking up all of a sudden. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. And below that we have the Nine of Wands. I feel like this queen is saying, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. But I also feel like, with the Five of Swords, like I have to see now. This is now. I mean, really, 2021 was year 5, right? And that's about what's toxic. It's not even a question over it anymore. It's just what you know, what you know. Because your intuition's right next to it, so, just energy. And again, when I say toxic, it doesn't have to mean, like, poison. It can just mean that it's not benefiting me in a positive way, let's say. We have the Five of Cups. Two fives. Five of Cups is when, I'm focusing on what it is I have lost. What it is I have lost. And, it's interesting because the Eight of Cups knows that. The Eight of Cups has made that realization that, I'm keeping my focus on what I have lost. Both ask for change. One's in the mental house, one's in the emotional house. Put them together, oh boy. However, the Five of Cups talks about, these cups that have yet to be discovered. And I feel like that's what the Eight of Cups is doing. Like, and Temperance is like, in divine timing. Well, divine timing sometimes is us. I may have to change certain ways. Look at this. We have, there's the accumulation of the two fives. 10 of Wands. We also have so much fire right here. We go from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. Ace of Wands right above that. Interesting. I feel like someone worries that maybe they can't handle something. You know, like I can't handle something. I'm worried about that, right? I'm worried that I can take it on. And maybe because someone is not there any longer. You know, can I do this by myself type of thing. And, you know, I think you can. I think you can. I definitely think you can. You know, and if you're wondering that, you know, think about whatever, you know, whatever extra things around you, like, you know, that can be like, I don't know, eliminated. It's almost like, you know, if I clean up my closet, I feel better. And then what does that do? It opens up room for new. Come on, new. Okay, anyway, we have the Eight of Pentacles. 88. 1988. Two eights. Eight of Pentacles is about your focus. You know, this talks about putting your focus in your pentacles, building your pentacles, using your talents, you know, mastering your talents. You know, even if you're beginning at the beginning, you know, the beginning is somewhere. And I feel like, you know, some may be reinventing. Like I had to reinvent myself. Then do it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like whatever you put your focus on can really grow and become solid. You know, I feel like some of you, it's almost like I had to go to work for myself because you know, it's like I'm in a band, like it's like I'm Aerosmith and I'm Steven Tyler, you know, and I'm sober and everybody else is drunk and, you know, high um and I'm, you know, I'm like ripping the guitar and everybody else sucks, right? I have to make the decision, you know, if that's the way it is, you know, I have my talent, so should I do my thing? Because I feel like some of you, it's like that, you know, I'm reinventing myself, but I feel like it's about self. It's like, you know, I feel like you have a lot of great ideas. Um, you know, if you're a songwriter, it's like there's a lot of lyrics within your life. We have the Five of Wands. You know, I feel like the Five of Wands is like a waste of time. I don't know. We now have three fives. So I feel like Libra, you know, the Leo full moon, mid-February, is about new beginnings. I feel like you're having a lot of new beginnings. I feel like you're having a lot of changes, first of all. The changes, you know, change. Five talks about changing gracefully. As gracefully as you can, right? I feel like there's a couple little things I have to look at. Number one is, you know, what is not going to serve my purpose going forward? What is working against my energy? It doesn't even mean I don't like it. It just means that, you know, maybe my vision going forward, especially if it's like an individual type element, you know, then maybe everybody else is drinking and I got to stay sober. That type of thing. I don't know. But then it's also in, you know, I do kind of feel like, you know, the fear of missing out type of thing. You know, but so be it, because I feel like what waits is just so much better. You know, I just don't know it. You don't know it until you're there. You know what I mean? You don't know it until you're there, because the Eight of Cups tells me that you do see it. You're able to clear it. You know, your intuition, no matter what you know, it's like if something like, you know, like me, you know, I smoke cigarettes. Like, I know they're no good, right? And like my intuition, my higher self, all of me really now, you know, knows it's no good. So, like, any kind of excuse I try to give myself, I know it's an excuse. You know what I mean? So, what's on the bottom of the deck? Oh, when did we finish? Wait. Boy, I took a lot of cards for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. You know, it's almost like I'm learning a new craft. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles, it's like I feel really good on this part of the you know, this leg of the journey. This is where I'm really open to, again, the energy of learning, knowledge, and absorbing very quickly, like comprehending very quickly, and therefore moving everything very quickly. You know, it's like you could just turn out to be a success. Now, maybe that's part of why I got to clear what I got to clear first, because maybe you would be, and then boom, here seems to come the trouble. You know, those with the ego. So, like, I'm in a band, right? Like, I go and do my own thing because, you know, they're busy, let's just say, getting plastered. And I really want to create. You know, like, I have that soul. I want to create. So I separate myself. You know, I quit the band. And I go on my own. And I start creating from there. And I feel like, you know, the energy I'm being fed starts to accelerate. And I feel like a lot of, you know, like if I'm a songwriter, I'm just using, you know, this analogy, but maybe it's a someone's story too. If I'm a songwriter, it's like the, you know, where do I get my lyrics from? From your own self, from your own stories. But then I worry if I didn't close this, right? If I didn't close this, it seems to be like, does something raise its head? Let's take the last card. We have the Queen of Wands. Can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me grab a drink real quick. Okay. Well, all right, let's look at the bottom of the deck. First thing I want to notice is the Ace of Wands is right in the middle of the spread. We have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's probably you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So we have the Ace of Wands right in the middle of the deck. You know, first of all, I feel like it's asking a question. Am I taking on more responsibility? Am I taking on the weight of other people, of someone else, where it's really not mine to bear? You know what I mean? Like, am I doing all the work and someone else is getting all the credit? Okay. Let's just look at certain cards. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot. King Cups. And we're just going to look at certain cards. You know, like, as they call to us. It's funny, my Ooh, first my left ear, now it just moved over to my right. Now it's both. It's like ringing. Wow. Somebody else said that that happens to them. It's funny how I felt the connection. Like it's almost like I could feel the ringing from one ear travel through me to the other ear, if that makes sense. All right. Let's start at the beginning. Or not the beginning, but let's look at the ace. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Emperor. That would make sense. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Pentacles. You know, it's almost like I'm making a decision of whether, first of all, Seven of Wands is the energy of feeling like you need to defend yourself, your actions, your wants, you know, and it feels like it's coming over the Emperor. Now, maybe I'm defending myself against, like, the Emperor. I don't really feel that because the Emperor is also connected to the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is talking about you, your talents. Because I already feel in this year, many of you really, you know, truly becoming the master of your domain. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking to you. Some of you, it's like you're starting at the beginning, but it doesn't matter. Because as long as you begin, I feel like, and, you know, it's almost like over here, there were too many, I don't know. What do I want to say? Like, too many swords to free me to create from deep within. Does that make sense? I have the Knight of Swords. Just randomly taking him. And first thing I notice, he's coming off a Temperance. So, you know how things are in divine timing? This may be the night that you know, starts it all. Almost like we're traveling backwards, right? But we had to. We have the Star. Huh. Look at that. This is about, listen, I feel like this, you know, I don't know if it's this month, but I do feel like it's this year, at least this year. I feel like whatever you begin, if you focus on it, and this doesn't mean like don't do anything else in your life, it just means it should become something where like time becomes irrelevant. You know, time just slips on by because I'm kind of lost in my craft. Open yourself up to different things. I also feel like and I feel like you know, don't even regret what was, because even in what was, I feel like it's interesting because if I'm a songwriter, that's part of what's going to come out in my lyrics, right? My feelings, my emotions, what it was like, right? If I'm a storyteller, it's through my experience. You know, I can only know that by being there, so I can't regret it. I can't regret it. I have the Strength card. I just wanted to see what's coming over this, or by this Two of Pentacles, which is kind of a question. That's coming over the Five of Wands. You know, I feel like, you know, it's almost like you're cutting the weight in half. And I don't know what I mean by that. Because I feel like it's more internal, maybe some external. And why? Because I feel like I almost feel like you're free to be you. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes hard shit happens, and then the next thing that we know, there's a blessing right in front of us. Wow. Right? Sometimes I feel like I'm in hell. And all of a sudden, in a moment, everything changes. I think I have to believe that. I have to trust in that. I have the Magician, so I wanted to look at the Emperor just a little bit closer. And we have the Magician. This is about you and your creation. This is about your tools. You know, when you think of the Magician, think about the Fool, right? And that's kind of what the Ace of Wands is. You reach out and you grab that wand, right? You have to reach out for it. It's that baby step. And it's like like I'm saying yes. It doesn't mean that, you know, like I'm not shaky, but I'm trusting. And I'm following, you know, following my gut also, I have to say. But anyway, what am I saying? So the Fool begins the journey, and the first teacher, let's say, that the Fool meets is the Magician. You know, the infinity sign, as above, so below. You know, I don't feel like in any way do you walk this walk alone. But this is also about these tools that you have, you know, they're within you, right? Like, almost feel like, you know, there's no path that has not been walking. Is that the right way of saying that? And in that, I should take comfort. Okay, what else am I going to look at? I have the Hermit. I'm looking at I wanted to come down here over the Queen. The Knight of Wands. Touching also your card of Justice is the Hermit. Card of Virgo. You know, some of you may feel like you've been in a spiritual fight. I don't know. Like, you know, the Hermit, when you think of the Hermit, think of, you know, him in a cave. You know, I'm in this dark, dark cave. But the Hermit wants to be in there. You know, it's almost like I need to go in the darkness to seek this light. And the Hermit learns that the Hermit is the light. It's about the wisdom, you know, of the experiences. It's about, you know, it's connecting you know, it's seeing the patterns. 9 is really reflecting upon so that I can learn. Not only learn, but then maybe teach. Right? And help others. I feel like, you know, I feel like it's saying that some of us, we take on more human weight than we need to. But we do. But we don't need to. Alright, I don't know. Let's go on the other side. Look at this. We have the 10 of Cups. You know, it's like, here's the 10 of Cups. It feels like, it's interesting what's coming around it. First of all, the 2 of Wands is like, can I be all I can be in the 10 of Cups? Some of you are questioning, can you be what you want to be? And I feel like the answer is up to you. But I feel like the answer is if that's what you focus on. You know, and listen, there may be a multitude of things going on through this, right? Because your wisdom's here. I feel like somebody may not like a decision that you make, but I feel like you make it nonetheless. I feel like your guides are here to help you, but I also feel this is about, you know, internal, like internally. And I feel like it's also talking about your power to create, really create a dream. You know, I don't know. I have to work towards it. I feel like step by step, but those steps seem to like multiply. But step by step, if you know, if I want something and I put my focus on it and it feels right to me, then baby, I can grow it. All right. We have the 8 of Wands. So I was looking at Justice with the High Priestess. Like, what is your higher self trying to say? Something is happening. Something's about to change, right? This is quick moving energy. This is your new beginning. Here it comes. What I think about it, bring about. Keep it in a positive nature. You know, just keep moving forward. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep it on. And look at this, Judgment. You know, I feel like Judgment is like, sees all parts of you. You know, the parts that you hide from others. Maybe even hide from yourself. I feel like, you know, Judgment, your spiritual team sees all of you, right? Because the human, that hiding of the humanness, that's the human. The spirit kind of like, I don't know. It's interesting, I see someone playing like a saxophone. And being good at it. We have the Tower. Interesting. Tell me why the Tower just came out. We have the 3 of Swords. We have Justice. We have the 5 of Swords. You know, I almost feel like it's almost like a premonition. I feel like I see I feel like what listen, okay, what is wrong with me? I feel like if there were a tower to appear, you would be forewarned. And I'm saying that because I feel like there's something in that tower. It's almost like I kind of wish that tower would come. But in the same breath, I don't think you do. This is more about, what you do about it. You know, so there's just something that, from the past that doesn't fit into the present. It just doesn't. And, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like what it is, it's something that it takes away your motivation. It takes away your focus. It takes away your focus, and it takes away your growth. It's not balanced for you. You don't feel balanced in it. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about, other than it's like I can see the reaction, or no, how do I put it? I can see the result of all the different energies. Anyway, let's leave that be, because I feel like you know what I mean. There's something that maybe it causes me to be not to focus on what I want to focus on and what I should focus on what I want to build, right? Because I feel like I feel like in one part you're very clear about what you want to build and what you can build. And listen, I feel like the Ten of Cups is here, and I feel like you can build that. Not just that, I feel like, that's a house, that's full of laughter and joy and, I don't know, but in the same breath, I feel like then there's this other part of you who is very creative and, it's almost like you're being led down a track, and your experiences seem to be a big part of it. So don't regret it. I don't know. Don't regret it. The King of Swords. I don't know why I did that. I put one last card. And again, they can be you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, I'm going to go beside him. I have the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight is coming in. Okay, well, that's good. That's good news. So the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like, is your guardian angel who's bringing something into your physical world. Listen, it's attached to your pentacles. But when I say your pentacles, I mean it's attached to your creativity. It's attached to, you can take that seed and it can become your work, your talent, your whatever you want to make of it. And it's very slow moving. And I feel like the Five of Swords being above that, it's like one can't be in the other. So, I think I'm going to leave it there because, I feel like we took some weird turns and twists, but I think you understand. I have the Hermit over here who's illuminating to me, is illuminating the Seven of Wands, which is the energy of defending oneself, with the Chariot over that. Chariot, the Chariot is, it's kind of like a reward. I mean, you put wow. It's like the Chariot comes and picks up the Hermit. Wow. That would be powerful, right? That would be powerful energy, because the Chariot is about mind control. Like like, I control where this chariot's going to go. I control these horses. You know, with my mind, you take a right, take a left. You know, I want to go over to Burlington Street, you know. I want to chase a dream. There's really no limit to it. And then you pick up the Hermit, which is the wisdom of the life that I've led. Wow. It's unlimited. And I feel like that's what your guides are saying also. So there's things that are coming your way. There's changes I feel like you probably have already made, or you know that you will. You know what I mean? But there's reason, right? It's almost like so that you can open up room, especially in your mind, I feel like, you know, which means to me inspiration. And, I don't know, create, baby, create. Create. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I cannot wait for your comments. This is the time when I always say it, but I really cannot wait for your comments. Some of you are going to be like, you're crazy. Because there would part of me, I feel like I'm crazy. But yet, I get what it's saying. So, you tell me. I love you guys. Thank you for all that you do. I'm sorry that you're so late in the list. I don't know. Maybe it's the right time, though. It's the right time. So, I don't know. I don't know. Become who you are meant to become. And I feel like maybe like one day you'll give me a mention. I love you. I'll see you next time at my table. Bye-bye.